Right, good morning grade 10s. We're going to do the worksheet 2 now. Right, it says sketch the following graphs on the same set of axes. So you've got fx equal to x squared. Okay, now it says px is equal to fx plus 2. Right, so in other words, px is equal to x squared, which is fx, plus 2. Right, now we're going to have to put all the points in. So let's start with p of minus 3 is equal to minus 3 squared plus 2, which is minus 3 squared is 9 plus 2 equals 11. P of minus 2 is minus 2 squared plus 2 is 4 plus 2 is 6. P of minus 1 is minus 1 squared plus 2 is positive 1 plus 2 is 3. P of 0 is equal to 0 squared plus 2, so that's just equal to 2. And then the same, P of 1 is equal to 1 squared plus 2 equals 3. P of 2 is equal to 2 squared plus 2 is 6. P of 3 is 3 squared plus 2 is 9 plus 2 is 11. Right, so now we can actually write down the coordinates for this one. It's minus 3, 11, minus 2, 6, minus 1, 3, 0, 2, 1, 3, 2, 6, and 3, 11. Right, that's px that we will sketch. Now let's go and do gx. Okay, I just need to make some space here for myself. Okay, gx, they say, is equal to fx minus 1. Okay, so in other words, gx is equal to x squared minus 1. And we're going to do the same. G of minus 3 is minus 3 squared minus 1, which is 8. G of minus 2 is minus 2 squared minus 1, which is 3. G of minus 1 is minus 1 squared minus 1 is 0. G of 0 is 0 squared minus 1 equals minus 1. And then G of 1 is equal to 1 squared minus 1 is 0. G of 2 is 2 squared minus 1, which is equal to 3. And G of 3 is 3 squared minus 1, which equals 8. Right, let's write down the coordinates of those. And it's minus 3, 8, minus 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1, 1, 0, 2, 3, and 3, 8. Okay, now let's do hx. I'm just getting all my coordinates first, then I'm going to sketch. hx is equal to minus fx plus 3. So hx is basically minus x squared plus 3. Right, so h of minus 3 is minus 3 squared plus 3. You work that out, you get minus 6. H of minus 2 is minus 2 squared plus 3 equals minus 1. H of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 squared plus 3 is 2. H of 0 is minus 0 squared plus 3 equals 3. Then they get the h of 1 is minus 1 squared plus 3 is equal to 2. The h of 2 is minus 2 squared plus 3 equals minus 1, and the h of 3 is minus 3 squared plus 3 is equal to minus 6. Right, so the coordinates here are minus 3 minus 6 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 2 0 3 1 2 2 minus 1 and 3 minus 6. Right. Okay, so now what I've done is I've gone and drawn the graphs for that. I've plotted exactly all those points and I've drawn the graph. Now if you look very carefully and try and move the camera over it properly, you will see that px of x squared plus 2, the orange one, has moved 2 units up from the origin down here. That's that plus 2 up there. So the x squared plus q, that has moved up 2 units. So it's moved up the x-axis, the y-axis by 2 units. The pink one moved down the axis, the y-axis, by 1. And you can see it moved down 1. Right? And then the hx is a minus graph, and then it moved up from the origin 3 units, 1, 2, 3. Right, so you have then this other variable which affects how much it moves up and down the y-axis. Don't forget, if it's a positive x squared, it's a happy graph. If it's a negative x squared, it's a sad graph. Right. Okay. Thank you, grade 10s. We'll carry on with the next section.